When you are shopping for a mechanical keyboard, you generally get a choice of linear, tactile, and clicky. And most listings tell you that the linear and tactile versions are quiet. They lied. They're not. So how can you fix that? One way you can reduce the amount of noise on a keyboard is to add O-rings. I'll talk about silent switches later in the video. O-rings are rubber rings that you put underneath a keycap to reduce the noise of the keycap impacting the switch. O-rings, however, have a drawback of reducing the amount of travel. Almost, but not quite like chiclet keys. This is how much it reduces the sound compared to a regular keyboard switch. But yeah, if you want an entirely quieter keyboard, you'll actually have to put in all the keys. Yikes. You can, however, just leave keys you don't use often like pipe or the brackets to the left of pipe untouched. How about silent switches? Well, they are slowly getting onto the market with pre-built keyboards like the Ducky 1.3. Yes, confusing I know, Series 1 version 3. Anyways, they are available with silent switches. If the regular switches are quiet, what are silent switches? Well, have a listen. Great, but you don't want to buy a whole new keyboard. Well, these days, more companies are providing hot swap keyboards, allowing you to swap the switches of your keyboard. However, this is relatively new as well, and I doubt many people will start soldering. Not to mention having to remove every switch and every keycap. Yikes, a second time around. Again, feel free to just leave the keys you don't often use untouched. But how do these silent switches work? It's the same idea as the O-rings, but on the switch stems instead. But unlike the O-rings, they work both on the downstroke and upstroke of the key press, which is why they are silent. Cherry makes switches like Silent Reds and Silent Blacks, a heavier version of Reds. And there are more boutique switches by Zeal here in Canada, like the Xylent series. You know it's cool, cause it's spelled with a Z. But if you're looking for other upgrades to your keyboard, check this video here, like the video if you like it, subscribe for more desktop gear for both work and gaming. And have a nice one.